guys, we got two interesting episodes today. I know I haven't been putting out a lot of videos. It's because I'm in Harvard right now, and I'm also doing your law school certification in healthcare, privacy and security, as well as mental health law, which is what I'm doing, starting the end of this month. All right, so today's episodes, there's going to be two of them. And I'm going to introduce you first for emotional dysregulation. Obviously, we all know that. And then the second part is going to be a little bit more interesting, and it's the 24-hour rule. So stay tuned. Welcome to episode 148, ADHD and emotional dysregulation, that I have a lot. Emotional dysregulation, ADHD, is a heightened inability to manage emotional responses, leading to intense reactions that are disproportionate to the situation. This can manifest as mood swings, irritability, overexcitement, or heightened sensitivity to rejection, which I talked about, impacting all areas of life. It is believed to stem from neurological differences, particularly in brain networks involved in executive functioning and emotional regulation, and can be managed with strategies like emotional tracking, mindfulness, and obviously CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. Very, very, very important. All right, so what is it? Well, it is difficult modulating emotions. People with ADHD, we are very expressive, and if something that really kind of triggers our attention, we want to kind of voice our opinion, and sometimes, we might not be aware of what maybe our surroundings or, the social situation for some people, as well as, the interaction between, individuals, two people or a group of people, whatever, and the situational environment actually creates a very, I would say, how do I say this, exaggerated effect on people. ADHD has emotional dysregulation, so we can go like that and that, and it's kind of like, misdiagnosis as bipolar, but we're not. It's just emotional dysregulation. So, intense reaction, like I talked about, inability to shift focus. I thought a lot. Remuneration, again. Or is that the English word for remuneration? Okay, anyways, whatever. It can be inability to shift focus. It can be hard to move attention away from strong emotions, making it difficult to moderate them. However, here's the trick. Because we're impulsive, and because we can switch topics in our minds quickly, just like that, you can that's not the right word to say, for maybe 5-10 minutes, half an hour even, something maybe that's traumatic to you in the past, like I have, and be able to say, okay, you know what, Alexa, play Bon Jovi, and then you'll be able to switch your mood. That is the superpower that we have to control our emotional dysregulation. It's hard. I'm not saying I can do it, because I definitely don't. I prefer to show my expressive side. If I'm angry, I'm angry. If I want to swear, I swear. If I want to educate, I educate. If I want to cry, if I want to scream, by all means. So, and the next one is rejection sensitivity, which I talked about in the last episode, or episode 150. So how does it appear, emotional dysregulation? Mood swings, low frustration tolerance, overexcitement, and outbursts. That includes anger management, which I guess some people have. I definitely do. Okay, so what do you do about it? Emotional tracking. Keep a journal. Write down to-do list. Paint something beautiful, like I did with the palm tree. I painted the palm trees. I want to be there, but I can't, so I have to be here, right? That's my emotional dysregulation there. All right, so mindfulness, therapy, and definitely ADHD medications do help. And for me, it helps drastically. So, Lastly, I want to say, what does ADHD fight or flight feels like? Because that is something that triggers the emotional dysregulation in ADHD. It happens when an ADHDer is hypersensitive to the sensory information their brain receives, causing them to experience certain sensations more intensely or longer than normal. This leads to the overstimulation and the fight or flight response, and that is why our reactions can go like that and can get misdiagnosed as bipolar. Thank you very much, and see you in the next episode.